Okay guys, we really haven't started cooking yet, but we wanted to let the rice soak for about like 15-20 minutes, and then we're gonna go in and pop in the rice cooker. That way it's gonna be ready whenever after we get through cooking in time.
In case you've never soaked rice before, this is what it looks like. There's water all up in that shit.
And we're just gonna throw it in here in the rice cooker. And it's definitely super easy using the rice cooker to make rice. You just throw it in, you press the on switch, and then it's done.
Yeah, it's like magic. Alright, so I took a firm block of tofu and I cut it into 1-inch cubes. I placed the cubes into this pan, and as you can see, I'm going to brown them on each side with a little bit of olive oil and salt to give the tofu a little bit of a seasoned flavor and texture. Alright guys, we are adding our Himalayan salt to the tofu. As you can see, it kind of has like a pink color. The reason for that is traditional salt that you see on the table that's white is actually stripped of all its minerals, so it's not really as healthy for you. So if you're going to use salt, you know, use a limited amount, and if you are going to use it, maybe use some
Himalayan sea salt.
Himalayan salt, mountain salt, that actually still has some of the minerals in it that can be good for your body. And we're just using 1 teaspoon of salt. It's honestly a little bit more than I like, but I think some of it will get cooked down in the pan anyway.
Alright guys, so we're going to rinse the canned pinto beans we're using. If you are going to use canned beans, it is a good idea to rinse them very thoroughly. That way it washes off all the sodium that was used to store it.
Alright, we are just about to make the sauce. The tofu's starting to make the kitchen smell nice and sexy. Do we have sesame seeds? Is it going?
Yep.
Alright. So I got the genius idea to add some sesame seeds to this recipe. I was listening to the book How Not to Die by Michael Greger, and he was talking about adding like sauteed sesame seeds to a lot of the dishes and how it creates such a heavenly smell in this kitchen. So little bit of an inspiration for me today. Plenty.
Alright guys, so I'm right about to make the sauce here for the tofu bowl. And conveniently, there's like 4 different things that you use to make it. The olive oil, the white miso, soy sauce, and rice vinegar. And they actually just call for 2 tablespoons of each in the recipe, so that's super simple. So just gonna take 2 tablespoons of this white miso. Olive oil. Tablespoons of rice vinegar. And lastly, we're going to take 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Alright, now we're going to give this a good stir.
Nothing like some shit-colored Miso sauce.
So one of the reasons that I wanted to make this recipe today is that this is something I would normally cook. I'm just totally ignoring you, Ryan. Yeah, this is something I normally cook. It's definitely like high in protein, nutritious with the vegetables and stuff. So it's definitely for you guys that are looking to transition to veganism, that are worried about, you know, like how much protein you're getting. This is definitely a perfect meal for you to make. There's, you know, this is just packed with tons of protein.
What are some of the protein sources?
Tofu, pinto beans, the brown rice, and all the vegetables have protein in them too.
Vegetables have protein?
Yeah, all veggies and fruits have some sort of protein in it. So as you're, you know, eating throughout the day, it all adds up.
Very cool. I'll have to put that in my pipe and smoke it.
Yeah. you should pass that pipe, Ryan. I want to take a hit of it. Cool. Alright guys, so we got done cooking the tofu and now I'm just chopping up the avocado and we're gonna start fixing the bowls once the rice gets done.
Alright guys, so these are the toppings alongside the miso sauce that we have put off to the side. A good idea is to prep all of this while your rice is cooking, so you can multiply your time a little bit. You don't have to like spend too much time waiting on anything to cook.
Alright guys, so we just got all the veggies prepped, avocado sliced, just waiting for the rice to go off, and then whenever that's done, then we're just gonna put the bowls together and we're gonna taste the food and let you know what we think.
Yeah, definitely cannot wait to try this. It's a really quick and simple meal, and it has like many of my favorite flavors in it, between like pinto beans, sesame seeds, scallions, peppers, avocados. Just a lot of tasty shit.
Yeah, I definitely ditto that, and I always like having something with like tofu, rice, veggies. I love those kind of meals. So we'll see you guys in a sec, and we'll taste the bowls.
So our rice bowls are finished. Do we have an official name for these?
Tofu, veggie, rice bowls.
Tofu,
I don't know.
veggie, rice bowls. Is Buddha Bowl patented?
I don't think so.
It's
Might
not.
as well be able to use it.
Alright, these are motherfucking Buddha Bowls.
Yeah.
Complete compassion right here.
We have not dug into it. Have you eaten any,
I
Ryan?
have not touched. It's pristine, like a young... Actually, I'm just ready to eat some
Okay.
delicious food.
Alright, let's eat.
Let's take our first bite.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It reminds me a lot of miso soup, actually. Although this is not soup.
Really?
Yeah, the miso sauce that we added must have really influenced the flavor a lot. It's not an overwhelming flavor. It's definitely like a very solid, but very solid, steady flavor. Something you could definitely you could eat a lot of.
I think this is really good. Really, really good. We were kind of looking for a recipe to make today, and I really wanted to make something with tofu and brown rice, so I just was searching on Google and then found this recipe. And what's really cool about it, about what I was saying earlier, is this is super high in protein. So one of these bowls right here is going to be probably around 40 grams of protein. So a lot of people that are transitioning to a vegan diet, you know, you're concerned about getting enough protein. I mean, 40 grams in one meal is quite a bit.
Yeah, it's like eating 2 steaks. And this is gonna benefit your body a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. On a scale to 1 to 5, I would have to give this probably like a 4.8.
4.8. Okay.
I really, really like it.
I really like it as well. I would give it more of a 4. I typically like my meals to have like an explosion of flavor. This does not have an explosion of flavor. It's more of a like subtle flavors. It's really good nonetheless. Like it's really good. I feel like it's a meal you could. It would be like a staple meal. I feel like where you could eat it several times per week, and it's just like a really like solid go-to option. If it's like it's simple, like you can't really make up your mind. You don't really know what to eat. It's like it's kind of a go-to default option, and like you'll be like pretty satisfied and like pretty happy with it. And I could definitely see myself making this dish like off the fucking charts by adding some spicy spices to it. And
definitely. One of the takeaways for me is I don't make like a tofu rice bowl at the apartment, and it's just how simple it was. Just put the rice in the rice cooker, toss around the tofu in the pan, and we literally just prepped some veggies and then made the sauce and then poured everything in. And if you were buying like a sauce or something and you just pour the sauce on, then I mean literally takes not much time at all. You know, relatively like pretty healthy. So yeah, it's like really cool meal. Definitely want to do more with this in my own personal life for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I'm happy you brought that up. Definitely a high probability that I will incorporate meals like this moving forward.
Yeah, I really think it's going to be just kind of like really ridiculous after a whole year of doing this. Like this is day 7.
Day 7. We've done an entire week.
We've done an entire week.
That's a celebration right there.
But I think after a year in, man, like we're gonna know how to cook so many different
We're gonna be
dishes.
the vegan chef experts.
Yeah.
Started from 0, started from the bottom, now we're here. That's what we'll be singing in a year.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we should wrap this up and then move it to the live stream.
Yeah, definitely. These red peppers are incredible.
All right. For the animals,
for the planet,
and our health,
vegan!